And it's your jacket. I noticed that when you were walking out. That's fine.
Good afternoon and welcome on this very rainy Sunday to this afternoon game between Peru City and Rodeo City. Before we get started, I want to give a land acknowledgement that we are gathered on the land of the Kalapuya, who are represented today by the Confederated Tribe of the Grand Ronde and the Confederated Tribe of the Celeste Indians, whose relationship with this land continues to this day. We offer gratitude to the land itself, for those who have stewarded it for generations, and for the opportunity to practice, skate, and share this great sport on this land. Finally, we respectfully acknowledge and honor past, present, and future Indigenous individuals of the Willamette Valley. Additionally, we would like to assert that trans women are women, trans men are men, non-binary identities are real, and trans people belong in sports. Diversity, equity, and inclusion make the world a better place, and we will continue striving for a more equitable and welcoming environment in the face of racism, transphobia, and systematic oppression. We at Crow City Derby aim to be a welcoming space for skaters and fans of all backgrounds, including gender, sexuality, ethnicity, class, immigration status, and other identities that are historically oppressed. We welcome you, no matter your background, and emphasize that hate speech will not be tolerated in our spaces and events. In just a minute, we will introduce our teams, starting with Rodeo City Roller Derby. And if you haven't had a chance to visit the raffle basket yet, know that that's being sponsored by BDSM Brewing Company, Bag and Baggage, Top Golf, Imperfect Balance, Massage, Jams Arcade, and Flip Exchange, and Board Guard Games. Now, skating for Rodeo City Roller Derby today, we've got number 100 Snob Zombie, number 111 Sour Patch, number 115 Spider Face, number 13 is Selkie, number 138 is Twister, number 33 Leanna Klokya, number 404, see ya later. Number 422, Full Shade Raven. Number 5, Pass Ya Fist. Number 6 is Fifth Amendment. Number 64, Rock'em Sock'em. Number 69, Citra Ass Down. Number 77 is Mama Hellion. Number 79, Bonnie Riot. And last but not least, number 85, Pain in the Arsenic. Give it up for Rodeo City Roller Derby. And now skating in black, we've got Crow City Derby. Number 05 5 is Jackie Daytona. Number 09, Bone Daddy. Number 106, Gordon Janzi. Number 138, Vixen Price. Number 1802, Barbell. Number 192, Stab Beetle. Number 2, Rainbow Crusher. Number 25, Hanners Bananas. Number 377, Rita Slayworth. Number 410, Lizard Ball. Number 666, it's Panty Price. Number 8008 is Requiem. Number 86 is Sunny. Number 9, your mom's favorite. Number 96, Truck Tingle. Give it up for your Crow City Derby. Woo. And I'd like to say thank you to all of our officials on skates and off. Thank you, Andy Oakley, Scary Beach Jesus, Slade Marion, Tater Scott, Catch and Release, Kira Duncan, Shaolin Fokker, Mega Marvin, Asylum, Fruity, Darth Bling, Duke, Pence, Asylum, Genetic, Huggins, Joe Grax, and Doesn't Matter.
Yay.
And as we set up for Jam 1 of Period 1, it looks like we've got Snob Zombie jamming for Rodeo City up against 25 Hanners Bananas for Crow City. And there's our whistle. And Bananas quickly moving in the front, trying the outside, not able to make anything of it, finding Rodeo City on the in as well. First penalty of the game is being called, and that is going to be on Snob Zombie. That's going to leave Hanners Bananas in a power jam. Rodeo City now tasked with all defense to try and keep Hanners Bananas from getting through. Beautiful blocking up the top by Bonnie Riot. Hanners Bananas pushes Bonnie out of play, release on initial pass. The rest of the pack steps up as Hanners Bananas enters the pack looking to put points on the board. Great job up at the front by Rodeo City. Hanners through for 4. Those are the first points of the game. Hanners Bananas goes ahead and calls it off. Seeing Snob Zombie standing in the box, this will give Crow City a slight advantage for something less than 10 seconds. Crow City putting Barbell on the line. Here's our whistle. Nice offense off the whistle there, allowing a Barbell to get through as the jammer. Snob Zombie back on the track at this point. Snob Zombie threw relatively unchallenged. Lizard Balls up at the front. Somehow managing to get a cut track on Snob Zombie again. That is going to leave Barbell in a power jam in Jam 2 for Crow City. Jackie Daytona holding the back of the line there. Barbell moving to the pack. Ping-ponging off of virtually every Rodeo City blocker out there. 3 for 4. Oh, 15. One more hit. Now 3 for 4.
That's right, don't be a point. Skate, don't be a point.
Zombie back on the track for Rodeo City. Rodeo trying the inside, finding every Rodeo City blocker there, choosing instead to go around the outside, picks up 4, calls it off. Pacifist and Truck Tingle both wearing the stars this jam.
Squish him in there.
There's our whistle. Truck Tingle trying to take the outside, not able to make anything. All the way up the top of the pack, hits to the outside by Rodeo City, recycles back to the jam line. Taking a run at the inside, instead finding number 79, Bonnie Riot. Truck Tingle out as lead. Pacifist still stuck in the middle. Cap is off. Looking for Bonnie Riot. We do have a star pass to Bonnie Riot.
Let's go, Bonnie.
Truck Tingle through without any hesitation, calls it off. Did you know that you can support Pro City Derby with Bottle Drop? Give your favorite pro your cans or transfer some of your balance from your bottle drop directly to us. See a team name member for more details. Leanna Clockya and Hannah's Bananas jamming this jam.
Let's go, Lena.
Hannah's getting some shouting encouragement from the stands. Hannah's Bananas through for lead. Leanna Clockya thinking that they were through, picks up a cut track, headed to the penalty box. Hannah's called it off after hearing some coaching from the bench. 7 points on that jam for Pro. We go for 47-0. And I'd like you to know we have a raffle going on that will be drawn at the end of halftime. Check out the raffle table for a chance to win some wonderfully crafted raffle baskets. Again, that's by BDSM Brewing Company, Bag and Baggage, Top Golf, in Perfect Balance Massage, Jams Arcade and Book Exchange, and Board Bar Games. Barbell and a power jam for Pro City. Leanna Clockya is still sitting in the box. Oh, beautiful offense there by Gordon Danzy. Barbell through, lead jammer goes to Pro. Leanna Clockya heading back to the track. Looking to complete the initial pass around the outside, turning the afterburners on. Leanna Clockya through on initial.
Let's go!
Wise decision to go ahead and call that jam. 3 points on the board for Pro City. Bone Daddy jamming for Pro City up against number 85. That is Kanan Arsenic. There's our whistle. Bone Daddy trying to tiptoe up the inside, not able to make it. Kanan the Arsenic does get lead jammer. This is the first lead jammer that Rodeo City has had yet this game. Arsenic will be responsible for the first points being put on the board.
Woo-hoo.
4 points now on the board for Rodeo City. Bone Daddy through on
Just
initial.
keep going. Just keep going. Don't stop. Don't stop and don't call it. Just go.
Beautiful.
Don't call it. Just go through it. Good job. All right.
Snob Nobby and Shrek Tingle wearing the stars. There's our whistle. Shrek Tingle pausing for a second, taking a read of the pack. Escorted to the inside. That's against Bonnie Riot. No pack being called up at the top. That does allow Snob Zombie to get out as lead. Shrek Tingle was one of the teams able to just inch around on the inside.
There you go. Oh,
Snob Zombie escorted to the inside, chooses to call it off.
yeah.
I'd like to take a second to give a big shout out to all the official skating and non-skating other volunteers on and off the track. Crow City Roller Derby is a non-profit organization, and all officials here today are completely volunteers. Please give them a big round of applause. We could not put on this game without them. Bartle and Pacifist jamming this time. Rodeo City has figured it out and dialed it in. Lead jammer goes to Pacifist. Barbell through on a star stash. Beautiful pass through the pack there for Pacifist. Taking a read of what's going on. Going ahead and calling it. I do believe Crow picked up one. That's what I thought. Matters Bananas and Leanna Fazio once again facing off. Leanna Fazio threw straight up the middle.
Julian, let's go, baby.
Once again to Rodeo City.
You got this.
Bananas is not letting that go in challenge. Turns on the afterburners. Looking to catch up.
Like they're not even
Leanna
there.
Fazio hoping to make it all the way through the pack. Finding Jackie Daytona and balls up at the top. Through on a spin move.
That's right. Let's go.
For Rodeo City. There's Bananas hit to the
Just keep going.
outside by
Run it out. Run the
number
clock out.
6. Fifth Amendment.
No. Now she
And I
does
believe
it.
number 13, Selby. Nice hit to the inside by Balls and Company. Big jam for Rodeo City. Closing that score differential. We've got a score of 35 Crow City to 22 Rodeo City. Do we have Rodeo City fans out there? Where are you from? Ellensburg, thank you. I could have Googled it, but I figured I'd ask. Nice move off the line by Kate in the Arsenic there, trying to hit Bone Daddy out of bounds. While it may not have its initial intention fulfilled, it does allow Rodeo City as lead once again. Bone Daddy heading to the penalty box on a cut track. That will leave Kate in the Arsenic and Rodeo City in a power jam for the first time so far this game. Woo! This is exciting, Rodeo City. Nice communication going on in the pack. Benefit of not having any music.
Yeah, always hard.
Gordon Janzy, Nancy Price, steering that pod. Smiles and high fives all around. If you're feeling peckish at any point, you don't have a food truck outside, please take a moment to go grab something and support another one of our local businesses. So Daddy and Bob Zombie once again, we lined up together.
You guys are all over now, let's go!
First few seconds, not able to get
Jump in,
big hit to the inside. I believe by Mr. Ball. Go Daddy out of the box and into lead. Balls does pick up a penalty. Star pass on Rodeo City to Bonnie Riot. GoDaddy goes ahead and calls it off.
She can't.
Truck Tingle and pass the assist on that line, on the jam line. There's our whistle. Truck Tingle going right up the middle. Hit to the outside, pass against that hit on the lead jammer. That hit to the outside was beautifully delivered by Rock and Saka. Who else would it be? Truck Tingle trying the inside line, finding all of Rodeo City there. Nice block up at the top by Candy Price. That is probably going to...
Come on now.
Candy Price and Balls and Rita, everybody catching pacifist there up at the front. Nice offense coming through by 1-1-1.
You got it.
Power
There you
pass.
go. Good job, Sour Patch. Nice out.
Pacifist through for 4.
That was a backwards push.
Ball singing to the penalty box on a direction.
Look at that.
Pro City is 2 in the box at the beginning of this next jam.
Let's go, Rodeo!
So pack advantage will go to Rodeo City.
I know. I can't because I didn't wear something I didn't wear
Jackie Dakota, Stab Beetle, I believe in you.
Let's go, Julie.
And Sunny, I believe in you too.
And I haven't seen you
Leanna Clock, yeah, in a power jam for Rodeo City once again. I feel like I've seen more power jams this game than I have in a long time. Or in the first quarter. Leanna Clock with a spin move. I didn't even get a clockwise spin move. Mac moves a little bit. Sunny trying for that hit out. Leanna Clock, Leanna Clock through for a hard-earned 4 points. Jackie Dakota going and taking seat for an illegal contact. So she can clearly reform and go all the people away. Truck Tingle trying the inside, not able to get through. Rodeo City making life really hard. Another big hit delivered by number 6. That is Fifth Amendment once again. Selkie with the backup there. failure to reform being called on Semi. Quick trip to the penalty box.
You got it, Julie. Let's go. One more point. One more point. Might as well get two.
And we got a lead change. We're now looking at Christie 39 and Rodeo 53. If you continue having fun with us after the game, join us for drinks, food, and fun at BG's Food Cartel in Beaverton after the bout.
Yeah, there were a lot of rule changes. Like the biggest one I got at Rodeo to the first
Barbell lead jammer for Crow City. Hand in the arsenic headed to the penalty box on a cut track. Barbell through with area hesitation. 4 on the board for Crow. Colton Raven back on the track, bringing the pack strength back up full for Rodeo City. Barbell with another 4 on the board, 8 points so far this jam. Gordon Jamsey and Candy Price just in the right spots. Good job by Sunny there. Candy Price moving forward, trying to slow down, Kane in the arsenic. If you'd like to get some merch, you can get Crows this year. Check out some new merch items made by our very own Jackie Daytona at the merch table over by Ruby's feet into the space.
I remember one time we played one of their teams.
And Energy Snob Zombie finding balls and Sunny, allowing the Anners out as lead. Little hit to the inside, slows Snob Zombie down. Sunny slowing Snob Zombie down even more. Nice hit to the inside. Victor Price with the assist there. Snob Zombie through on initial. Anners coming around looking to maybe put the last few on the board for this jam. There it is, and there's the call. Serious up for Crow, and we are at a tie game with 10 minutes left on the clock. Once again, check out our raffle table for a chance to win some wonderfully crafted raffle baskets. Winners will be drawn before the start of the second half. Bone Daddy and Pacifist both wearing a star. Pacifist out as lead. Bone Daddy up at the top. 1-4 to beat. Bone Daddy is through on initial. Pacifist through for 4.
They were distracted.
See you later, taking a seat in that penalty box for a direction of Chloe penalty. Bone Daddy picking up those last few with an inbound line. Taking the arsenic and barbell, lining up on that jam line. Everybody else clustered on the pivot line. That quickly moving up to turn 2. Hayden the Arsenic looking to make it through in the jammer race. Beautiful sweep there by Sunny.
Yeah.
Barbell is lead, but chooses to call it, seeing Hayden the Arsenic out ahead. Snob Zombie and Truck Single. Big hit to the outside there by, I believe, Sour Patch. Truck Single trying inside. Truck Single now in a power jam. Looks like we have a hot track being called on Snob Zombie. Truck Single on the toe top, running away from the back. Making up a lead jammer.
Yeah.
Chuck Nichol getting a lot of applause for that pass through the pack. That was absolutely beautiful work at the back of the pack by Crow City to go one of the Rodeo City skaters. Hanners Bananas on the jam line, hoping to capitalize on the lead jammer for 10-ish seconds. Nice play by Crow City to get the offensive help. Hanners Bananas needs to get through on lead. Snob Zombie really working hard against a very locked down Crow City defense. Blizzard Balls bracing and driving that tripod right now. Nice offensive help by number 77, Mama Hellion, to try and brace that tripod up. Snob Zombie now through on initial. And picked up a couple on that last minute scoring pass. Barbell and Nancy Fist. Nice move by Rodeo, covered the inside line, off the line there, off the whistle. Crusher doing a great job as well of slowing down Passive. Barbell through as lead. Passive is caught behind Panic Racing Company. Nice job of Crow to move to the front, ready to catch Passive. Passive with the cap off.
Yes, chef!
Barbell through for another 4. Gordon Jamsey doing a great job of keeping the pivot away from the cap. We do have a successful star pass, however, on Rodeo City to see you later. Barbell finding quick for Sour Patch and Company. We see you later with 4 on the board for Rodeo. Sour Patch taking out hits left and right. Replay was out of the box, back on the track. Harley box is currently clear. Bartle taking the advice from the bench to go ahead and call it. We have just about 3 minutes left on the clock for this half. Reminder at halftime, you should probably buy some raffle tickets, maybe go visit the food cart, buy some merch, lots of different options. And did you know that you can help Pro City by giving us your grocery reward points? Visit www.fredmeyer.com, log into your Fred Meyer Rewards account, click on the Community Rewards tab, search for Pro City Derby, select the organization and save. Any transactions moving forward using the shopper's card number associated with the digital account will be applied to our program at no added cost to you. Fred Meyer will donate a percentage annually to our organization. Daddy and King the Arsenic facing off once again. Sunny leveling giant hit with King and the Arsenic. Arsenic able to go ahead and shrug it off, picking up lead jammer in the process.
She's probably going to call it because she gets
King and the Arsenic coming back through. Sunny quickly working to get to the front of the pack, not quite able to do it quick enough. King and the Arsenic calls it off after picking up a score.
Are you okay?
Yeah, the Bananas jamming once again for Pro City. Up against Snob Zombie. There's our whistle. And the Bananas whistle.
Yeah!
Right off the line. Quickest lead jammer I think we've seen so far this game. Snob Zombie through there at the top of turn 1. And challenge. Quick score on the board again for Pro City. Getting the advice to go ahead and let it run. Snob Zombie hit to the inside, recycled back to the back to find Candy Christ and Company. Candy Christ and Marina Slayers, I believe.
Woo!
Pro City coming out ahead that jam. There was an 8-4 jam. Barbell in the clock yet. There's our whistle. 8 o'clock to try the outside. Beautiful. Able to pick up lead jammer in a matter of seconds. Smooth move.
Let's go, Giant!
Also out on initial. And Brockett taking names on this pass through the pack.
Woo!
Sunny.
You got this, Julie.
Balls. All
There you go. Let's go.
Stop Leanna Brockett. Leanna through for another 4. Barbell getting stuck behind Bonnie Riot. Number 14.
Come on, Julie. She's not through. Let's go.
Full shade Raven picking up the penalty in the process. And that brings us to halftime. That's a little bit of a recap, and we've got Pro City sitting at 9 91 points. Rodeo City sitting at 82. Penalties on both sides are roughly equal. In fact, they are equal. 12 and 12. We've got about 14 and a half minutes. That's plenty of time to buy some raffle tickets, to buy some merch, visit a food truck, or just hang out. Oh, yeah, about 14.
Everyone's always kind of bad about the
And just like that, halftime is going to come to a close. We'll do a little bit of track repair here at the last minute. We've got a score of Pro City 91 to Rodeo City's 82. Mob Zombie and Tanner's Bananas once again facing off. We have a missing phone request. If anybody finds a Google Pixel that does not belong to you, please bring it to the announcer's desk. It has a rainbow case.
Look at those mad stacks you got over there.
And there's our whistle starting period 2 of this very exciting game. Tanner's Bananas out as lead. Rob Zombie still working hard against Nancy Price and company. Gordon Jamsey in there as well. So is Requiem.
Woo!
Tanner's Bananas with 1 to beat. Nice swing by Sour Patch. Tanner's Bananas able to shrug it off. Rob Zombie threw on a nickel. Nice job by Rita to try and get number 404. See you later out of the way. This is Barbell lighting up on the jam head. Everybody's on the pivot. Nice setup by Pro City to catch Pacifist there at the pivot line. Moving into the top of turn 1. Pacifist finding Sunny, not able to get out as lead. Barbell is almost able to hold onto it in battle. Pacifist through for lead jammer for Rodeo City. Pacifist up to the front, finding Jackie Daytona, Sunny and company. Nice move by Bonnie Riot to catch Blizzard Balls after that star pass on Pro City. Fifth Amendment trying to chase down balls, not able to make it happen. If this has been a lot of fun and you want to learn the skate and join this exciting sport, you can check out our website for more info or ask a Pro City skater after the bout. Fun fact, Pro City is where I learned to play roller derby. Chuck Tingle and Leanna Klockia both jamming this time. Chuck Tingle around the outside.
Woo!
Leanna Klockia hit to the inside by Gordon Jamsey. I believe there was a cut track being called on Leanna Klockia. That will leave Chuck Tingle in a power jam. Rita Slayworth clearing the path. Helping Chuck Tingle to move on the toe stop, through on the inside. Beautiful job. Chuck Tingle re-engaging, trying a little apex hop.
Nice rock!
Rockin' Sock'em. Leanna Klockia through on initial. Chuck Tingle going ahead that jam off.
Yeah, she's 19.
Hannah's Bananas and Pain in the Arsenic, wearing the stars once again. Oh, beautiful job by Bonnie Ryan to steal that hole on the inside, not allowing Hannah's Bananas through right off the line. Right after the whistle. Beautiful chase down by Fifth Amendment. Pain in the Arsenic is lead. Hannah's Bananas, however, is out in front. Pain in the Arsenic, not wanting to give up any additional points, goes ahead and calls that jam to an end. Once again, that raffle basket is still up for grabs. The winning ticket will be drawn at the end of the game. There's Take the Difference, BDSM Brewing Company, Bag and Baggage, Top Salt, and Perfect Balance Massage, Dance Arcade and Book Exchange, and Board Bar Games.
Got to stop.
Barbell and Snob Zombie jamming for their respective teams. Pack has not moved very far. Both jammers still struggling to get out. Barbell does get out and get lead, but Sour Patch escorts him out to the outside. Big recycle, and now Barbell's going to have to do it again. Snob Zombie still back behind Nancy Price and company. Gordon Jamsey doing a great job of keeping that Rodeo City defense strung out. Nancy Price with a nice hit to the inside on Snob Zombie. Barbell up at the front, pushing hard against every single Rodeo City blocker. They're going to have to start dropping some bridges here. Barbell through for 4, and we have a star pass on Rodeo City. See you later. Barbell coming back through, making it look easy. Another 4 off the board for Pro. A great job by Crusher and company. If you want to keep the party going after this game, join us for drinks, food, and fun at DG's Food Cartel in Beaverton after the bout. Patrick this with the offense right off the line. Stone Daddy still stuck at the back. We've got a multiplayer being called on somebody. I think that's Lizard Balls with the multiplayer. We have a jammer race, Pacifist in both Daddy right on Pacifist's heel.
Oh, no, it's not. It looks like a rose.
Bone Daddy picking up 2 for Pro City. Pro City continuing to eat that score differential further, a score of 114 to 89. Hannah's Bananas and Leanna Clockett on the line this jam. Rodeo City with 2 in the box. Pro with 1 in the box. Nancy Price with a big hit to the inside. Hannah Bananas does take up lead. Leanna Clockett losing a piece of a knee pad, it looks like. Leanna Clockett dancing through the pack there. Nice read on the pack, not picking up the cut track. Hannah's Bananas goes ahead and calls it off. Truck Tingle there off the line by Rodeo City. Truck Tingle trying the other side. Getting some nice offensive help by Jackie Daytona. And number 148, Dixon Price. Truck Tingle is lead. Goes and calls it off since. And the arsenic was right there. Timeout being called on Rodeo City. That is a great time for me to let you know that you can help Pro City by giving us your grocery reward points. If you visit www.fredmeyer.com and log into your account, if you choose the community rewards, you can search for Pro City and select our organization and start saving. Any transactions moving forward using the shopper's card number associated with that digital account will be applied to our program at no cost to you. Fred Meyer will donate a percentage annually to our organization. It's a great low barrier way to help Pro City stay afloat. Timeouts are a great time to go get some merch. Go get your Pro City gear and check out some new merch items made by our very own Jackie Daytona over at the tables by the front entrance. That whistle ends the team timeout. And again, we're looking for a lost phone. It's a Google Pixel with a rainbow case. If you happen to pick it up by accident, please return it here to the announcer's desk. Not Zombie and Barbell wearing the stars. Both jammers. They out at the same time, but that would have been a lie. Barbell is lead. Now Zombie trying the inside, finding Rita Slayward. And then Candy tries. Now Zombie out on initial. Barbell being rolled back by number 404. Loves the penalties in that last jam. Looks like Gordon Jamsey is in the penalty box for an illegal procedure. And number 86, Sunny, is in on a forearm. 138 on Rodeo City Twister in for a direction. Rodeo City does have slight pack advantage. Bananas off the line. Trying to make it through that very strong Rodeo City wall. Picking up some nice offensive help from Dixon Price. Bananas is lead. Beautiful spin move by Tacitus out on initial. Looking to put some points on the board for Rodeo City. Bananas has 2 to beat. Bonnie Ryan and Cinda Menson getting the call to go ahead and call that jam off, which Bananas does. Bone Daddy and Banana Palacia. There's our whistle. Beautiful setup by both teams. Right off the line. Leanna Palacia, highly successful jammer for Rodeo City in terms of these jammers. I have no stats. Bone Daddy last to beat was number 115. Spiderface. Bone Daddy threw on initial. Leanna Palacia put 4 on the board for Rodeo City. Bone Daddy threw for 4. Very excited about that. If you want another low effort way to support Pro City, you can support us with bottle drops. Give your favorite pro your cans or transfer some of your gallons from your bottle drop directly to us. Ask the skater for more details. Kane the Arsenic and Barbell working hard against various blockers there. Kane the Arsenic quickly to the top. One to beat in Sunny. Kane the Arsenic out as lead. A little bit of a pile up at the top of turn one. Barbell through Body Riot. Speeding up and smashing Barbell at the top. Kane and the Arsenic through, capitalizing on the melee. Kane and the Arsenic stuck behind Sid company. Forearm being called on Lizard Balls. Sunny catching Kane and the Arsenic with Jackie Daytona up the top, going ahead and calling that off. Bananas up against Snob Zombie once again. Bananas quickly pushing strong up to the top. Rodeo City forced to drop a bridge. Bananas able to get around Sour Patch. Lead Jammer goes to throw.
Yes, chef! You got the snap!
Beautiful pass through the pack. 4 up for Pro City. Gordon Janvey, the victim of the high block there, taking a seat in the penalty box.
Not to stop!
You got this, let's go!
Pick up the last 4 points on this pass. Tanner's getting the okay to go ahead and run it. Nice job by Balls and Panty Grinds to catch Snob Zombie up the top once again. Nice bump to the outside. Tanner through on the inside, another 4 up. And we have a star pass on the Rodeo City.
Go, CC, let's go.
For CC later.
Get up, CC!
And the mayor's calling that off. After putting up the final 3. We've got a score of 143 Pro City to 106 Rodeo City. With Truck Tingle and Pacifist set up on the jam line. There with home. Truck trying the outside, drawing all the Rodeo City blockers that way, trying to run back the other way. And that's going to be a cut track. That's going to lead Pacifist in a power jam. Nice job by Smith Amendment to draw that penalty. Sunny, last line of defense for Pro. Pacifist able to get back. Pulling in the clear now as the jammer. Pack gets a burst of energy, starts moving. Nice work by Winston Price.
Nice move!
Pacifist comes back through again. Bonnie Riot doing a nice job of isolating Stab Needle. Bassett just calls it off right as Truck Tingle takes the track again. We're into our final quarter of the game, but there's still enough time for you to buy some raffle tickets for that awesome raffle basket that we will be raffling. We will be drawing a ticket for at the end of the game. Leanna Claudia and Bone Daddy jamming for their respective teams. Leanna Claudia once again picking up the lead jammer for Rodeo City. Bone Daddy about half a track behind. Leanna Claudia coming fast into the pack. Oh, the back walk.
She got her on the side, I thought. On the side.
Well, this will now be a full 2-minute jam. One of the few I feel like we've seen in this game. Nice job by Sour Patch to hold Bone Daddy up at the top. That's a failure to reform being called on Sour Patch. Bone Daddy is in a power jam. Leanna Claudia back on the track. Moving for a quick 4. Candy tries getting called on a forearm. Kind of a revolving door in the penalty box in this moment. Bone Daddy through for 4. Leanna Claudia through on another pass as well. Bone Daddy through with
One more twister.
very little challenge. Marina Slayward picking up a directional play penalty.
9
Candy tries out of
seconds.
the box, back on the track. Leanna Claudia waiting for the offensive help. There's the end of the jam. A very exciting jam at that. Pro City starting this next jam between the box, lending slight pack advantage to Rodeo City.
Let's go, Rodeo!
Barbara Kane in the Arsenic. No lead jammer has been declared yet. Just kidding. That is the announcer's curse. Kate in the Arsenic has been declared lead, rolled back to the very back of the pack by Sunny and Jackie Daytona. Last to beat in Jackie Daytona. Picking up a cut track that will leave Barbell in a power jam, and it's another 2-minute jam. Bonnie Wright and Sith Amendment up at the front. High block being called on number 422, Full Shade Raven on Rodeo City. Barbell through for a very hard fought 4. Getting the Arsenic back on the track at this point. Getting the Arsenic staring down Sunny. Sunny not quite able to make an escort to the outside. Taking the Arsenic picking up 4.
Good job.
Fifth Amendment asking for some help up at the front. Sunny trying to break up that Rodeo City defense.
knob.
That's an official timeout being called. Once again, a big shout out to our official skating and non-skating other volunteers on and off the track. Rodeo Roller Derby is a non-profit organization. All officials are here. Today are completely volunteer. Go ahead and give them another big round of applause because we could not run this game without them. Look at all the extra things they do too. We are officials. Hammers, bananas, and zombie. Hammers, bananas, pushes to the front. Sauerkraut trying to chase down, but
Nice
Hammers,
stop.
bananas is just too quick. Zombie's only about 30
Nice
feet
stop.
behind. Hammers, bananas is going to have to pick up points and call it. And there it is. I think that's 3-2. 2 points on the board for Crow. A little over 6 minutes left in this extremely exciting Sunday afternoon game. Please consider coming to the after party and hanging out with the teams some more. We've got Chuck Tinkle and Tacitus on the line. Both jammers trying the outside, finding it very well protected. Chuck Tinkle running up the inside, managing to stay inbounds somehow. Picking up lead jammer for Crow City. Tacitus still stuck in the back there. Jackie Daytona leveling a decent hit. Balls with the chase down, not able to make connection there. Tacitus through on initial.
That's a good one.
If you're hungry, there is a food truck outside. I encourage you to go check it out. Amazing food from another one of our local businesses. And we're in the last couple of minutes here for you to check out our raffle table for a chance to win some wonderfully crafted raffle baskets. Those winners will be drawn at the end of the game. That is the end of our official timeout. Bo Daddy and Leanna Flockia both jamming here in one of the last few games of this game. Leanna Flockia, lead jammer once again for Rodeo City. Would look to have some stats. Because Leanna Clark has done a fantastic job today. Bone Daddy out on initial as well. Leanna Clark up at the front, fighting against Requiem and company through for 4. And we have a back block being called on Bone Daddy. That's for Leanna Clark in a power jam for Rodeo City. Candy Christ trying to get a push out there to the inside, not able to make it happen. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Leanna Clark get caught up at the top by Rita, Balls, and Candy Christ. Starting in a power jam for Rodeo City. Escorted to the inside by Candy Christ, recycled back to the jam line. Beautiful job there by Citra Ash down. Coming in with some nice defense. Slash offense. Candy Christ with the recycle once again. Creating the arsenic, taking another run at it. Nice track awareness there by Candy Christ and company. Bone Daddy is back on the track and it's a lead taker. Getting the arsenic recycled by Sunny. Good job, Bone Daddy. David the arsenic was almost clear, and then there was Sunny. David arsenic recycled back around, attempting to make yet another pass through that pack. Nice job by Robin Stockham to stop a Bone Daddy there on the inside line. Citra ass down. Coming in with the defense as well. Candy Christ. Nice hit. Bone Daddy getting some advice from our turn coach. And we've got a star pass on Rodeo City to Bonnie Riot. Bone Daddy trying to put last few points on the board. There's all 3 at least. Or just 1 because Bone Daddy got a penalty at the end of that jam. That's going to leave Rodeo City in a power jam in the last 98 seconds of this game. For Rodeo City for the first time I moved as a primary jammer was lead. Rita Slayward. There's a power, or there's a cut track. Bone Daddy will do a very quick jammer swap. Bone Daddy's back on the track.
Hold it.
Bone Daddy up to the front, fighting Twister and company. Nice offensive help by Gordon Jamsey. Beautiful switch from offense to defense. Bone Daddy is through. There will be no lead jammer in this jam. See you later, having a hard time up the front against Gordon Jamsey. Really Deputy Lieutenant and Candy Christ. Bone Daddy is almost free, but found a couple of Rodeo City blockers up at the front. And we have a star pass on Rodeo City to Snout Zombie.
You got the slap.
And just on the jam clock.
Oh.
pole. Couple of penalties here right at the end. 4 points up for Rodeo City.
Oh, you're fine.
Bo Daddy able to sneak around the last of those Rodeo City blockers. There's a destruction on See Ya Later. So many penalties in the last couple of seconds here. Paradise also being knocked down. But that is it. That is the game. And we've got an unofficial score of 195 Crow City to 148 Rodeo City. Give it up for both of these teams here today. That whistle officially officials the score. Come on down for high fives. And after we do high fives, I think we'll be drawing out raffle tickets for the last raffle basket. If you have a raffle ticket, I've got a raffle result here. The winning tickets are 710297. Who has ticket 710297? Oh, there we go. That goes with the TY. And our second raffle winner, 710306. Oh, yay, there we go. Awesome. Once again, thank you so much for coming out on this rainy afternoon to support Crow City and Rodeo City in what was a very exciting game. If you want to continue to have fun with both of the teams, please consider going to the after party. Those are at the BG Food Cartel food carts. I'm Dr. Amna Mandavor, and it has been a pleasure announcing for y'all this afternoon. Thank you so much. Just kidding, I also have 2 MVPs. Who's doing my MVPs?
MVP, we have Bonnie.